I just want to say that the real winner of the last presidential debate was me for suffering through that. Hey guys, John here, and I have a huge announcement to make. Lots of life changes happening, but this is one of the most notable. I am currently sitting in my brand new car. Yes, the time has come for me to unfortunately give back my dad's old car and get my own car. So let's see what I actually ended up with. Right now I'm filming inside my car and you can see a little bit of the interior. Yeah, it is a brand new car. It is not a used car, and I will explain my reasoning why. So typically within the fire community, the emphasis is on getting used cars because you can get them cheaper. But there's advantages and disadvantages to both new and used cars. So typically with used cars, you can get them cheaper and your insurance is cheaper as well. But new cars have their own advantages. The first reason why I got a new car was because it's easier, like the financing options are easier. And the second reason is that it's reliable. I know what I am buying into. I'm not really inheriting another person's problems. And I know that the car has never been in an accident because it's new. I plan on driving this car into the ground. I plan on having this car for forever. So yeah, that being said, I do want to talk about the things that I was considering while looking for a new car. The first thing that I considered was price. I didn't want something that broke the bank, but I also wanted something that I would enjoy driving for at least 10 years. The second thing that I wanted was all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is really important to me. I've lived in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. I've lived in the Poconos. I know how helpful it is to have all-wheel drive, especially when you're in the snow. Those things were really important to me. And finally, I wanted a car that was on the smaller side because I wanted something that would fit in my garage. So those were my main criteria. I wanted a new car that was all-wheel drive that was small. So I narrowed my choices down to either the Subaru Impreza or the Mazda 3. So let's see what I ended up with. I ended up going with the Mazda3 Hatchback, and the Mazda3 Hatchback that I ended up getting was the base model. While the Subaru Impreza was cheaper, I just fell in love with the interior of the Mazda 3, and I said, you know what, if I'm going to drive a car for 10 plus years, it might as well be something that I truly enjoy. The car is 2.5 liter, 4-cylinder, 186 horsepower, gets about 27 miles per gallon combined, and it's compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android CarPlay as well. I like Mazda because it's dependable, and the thing about the Mazda 3 is that now they have these LED headlights, which really gives it a refined look. I love it. I also ended up getting the hatchback because I really needed the extra room. I thought it would come in handy. So let's just take a look here. Yeah, look at that. And the seats fold down just in case I need the extra room. So 186 horsepower on this car means that I'm not going to win any drag races from it, but we're driving to work, not driving from the cops, right? This car is not going to go from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. That's okay. I'm not really that much of a car person, but I also didn't want a car that was oh, this baby can go from 0 to 60 in 2 minutes. No, it's a reliable car. It's lighter than my dad's car and it has more horsepower. So it actually kind of goes. It's a very mobile car, and the driving experience is so good. It's very quiet when you are in the car, and it's just very responsive to your steering. I don't know how else to describe it, but I'm in love with it. I love everything about this car, and honestly, I feel like I made the right purchase. Taking a look at the interior, the first thing you'll notice is that the infotainment system, the dashboard, and basically everything in the front has a very refined, minimalistic look, which I am in love with. I like the fact that it's not busy over here, and it really helps me with focusing on driving. Here's another shot of the inside of the car from the back seats so that you could see the front better. Now the seats themselves are leatherette. I didn't need fancy leather, but I wanted something that was easier to clean just in case I spilled something on the seats. Now this car before taxes and other fees and stuff was $24,600. But I did get it for $0 down, 0% APR for 63 months, and I don't have to make the first payment for like 90 days. So yeah, my monthly car payments are probably gonna start in like December, but honestly, I don't regret anything about this purchase. Every time I look at this car, I just think about how proud I am to have like achieved buying my own car for the first time. And yeah, it's a beautiful color. It's so me, and I'm just really happy with how everything turned out. All right, guys, that's it for now. Now with a new car payment and car insurance, I will have to tighten up my budget, but we'll just take it one step at a time. Peace out, guys.